Check the mic, we're going live. Stories told, they rise and dive. Topics fresh with every spin. You won't guess what's coming in. Every week a new surprise. Minds awake, never lies. Conversations bold and free. Tune in now, just wait and see. This podcast is uncalled for. Catch us here, there's so much more. Laughs and tales you can't ignore. A journey that will leave you floored. In the night or in the day, just press play, we're on our way. Voices sharp, opinions bright, talking through the day.
Hi everybody, welcome to the podcast. Hope you guys are having a good day. I certainly haven't, but that's a different story. Let's do something fun. If this winds up being the season 9 finale, so be it. But yeah, let's just have a little fun today. So New Heights, I guess they got sent a picky eaters test, and Travis, of course, is notoriously a very picky eater. So so am I. So we're going to take this test, see how picky I am. Now, the rules are: give yourself a point for every item below that you will not eat, and the max score is 63. It doesn't have any no other information like that. So yeah, let's take this quiz. Take this test. Item number 1, blue cheese, will not eat. So, in fact, if I'm at Cardboard Corner and they put blue cheese on their salads by default, I specifically asked them to not put blue cheese on. So, blue cheese. So, 1 for 1. Way to go. Next up is canned tuna. That's something else I will not eat. In fact, I won't eat tuna, period. Alright. Yeah. Not even at sushi restaurants. That's how turned off I am by tuna. Chicken, I will eat. I like chicken. Coffee, I've been drinking too much lately. So, cooked fish, yeah, I like cooked fish. Especially like the grilled trout they do at Red Lobster. And yeah, I like my fish cooked. Fun fact, if you're at a sushi restaurant and you order unagi, which is freshwater eel, that is cooked. Because I think the rule thumb for sushi is you only serve it raw if it came from a saltwater fish. For freshwater fish, you have to cook them. So, crab, not my favorite, but I won't not eat it. So that does not count. Grapes, I will not eat grapes. So we're at 3. Which is funny because something derivative of grapes is also on this list that I like. Ketchup I do like. Mayonnaise. Personally, I try to avoid it as much as possible, but I will eat it from time to time. And just picturing the mayo ASMR that I kind of instigated with Mr. Kelce. Yeah, I just hear just somebody whipping it. I'm not going to do the noise, but yeah. Mustard, I like mustard, so that's one that to not get a point. Nutella spread, I have never had it, and frankly, the name alone sounds not appetizing to me. And I am keenly aware of the Nutella steak that Guga did that turned out disgusting. So Nutella, I get a point for that. Oysters, I get a point for that because I will not eat oysters. Peanut butter, I like peanut butter, so no point there. Ranch dressing, or shall we say, seemingly ranch dressing, which does have a mayonnaise base to it. If necessary, I'll eat it, but generally not my favorite. But again, you get a point for stuff you will not eat. Raw fish. Well, I just talked about sushi, and I will sometimes eat. I'll eat some raw fish, just not tuna. And anything that kind of looks questionable. So, but I do not get a point for raw fish. And I certainly do not get a point for shrimp because I love shrimp. Shrimp is the fruit of the sea. Remember that scene from Forrest Gump? Snails. Okay, we'll put a point for snails. Escargot. Yeah, will not touch this stuff. Sourdough bread. I like sourdough bread sometimes. So do not get a point for that. Do not get a point for soy sauce. I do eat Asian food, and soy sauce is a staple of Asian cuisine, especially Chinese and Japanese cuisine. So no point there. Tea. I don't drink tea much, but it's not so that I won't eat or drink in this case. So do not get a point there. But I do get a point for vinegar. Alright. So vinegar gets a point. Exception. I don't think they include malt vinegar in this, like you see at Long John Silver's, but I have done that occasionally. That's all right. Carrots. Yeah, I'll sometimes eat carrots. Not my favorite, but I'll sometimes eat carrots. Tomatoes. Love tomatoes. Cucumbers. I haven't really started eating cucumbers till after the hospital visits. But if salad has cucumbers on it, yeah, I'll go and eat it. Eggs. I'll eat those, but I want to be very, very clear. Scrambled eggs. And I like them in my breakfast burritos. So this all that sunny side up, fried, boiled, shit, get that away from me. But yeah, cabbage. Again, not my favorites, but won't avoid it. Cauliflower. I've only had cauliflower like once or twice, maybe. It makes a good pizza crust, I guess. But asparagus, I will not eat asparagus, so we're at 8 now. Beef, love beef. Turkey, like turkey. Pork, I like pork. Liver. That's a point for liver. And a point for the next thing on the list, which would be Brussels sprouts. I've actually never had Brussels sprouts. So dark chocolate, yeah, I'll eat dark chocolate sometimes. Garlic. Not only do I like garlic, I actually have a prescription for garlic. I take 2 garlic tablets every day. It's supposed to help with the heart. So, lettuce. Yeah, I'll eat lettuce. Broccoli. I love broccoli. I'll eat it cooked or raw. Zucchini. Okay, point for zucchini because I will not touch that stuff. Coconut. Like coconut. Onions. Yeah, I'll eat onions. White chocolate. I might eat it from time to time. Tofu. Okay, this one's interesting. I can't give myself a point here because I have had tofu. One Thanksgiving, I was up here alone and went to a Thanksgiving dinner that Caroline was, friend of the podcast, Caroline was throwing, and I was the only other person there. She's a vegetarian, so instead of a turkey, she made a tofurkey. And yeah, it was weird. I'll just leave it at that. Avocados. will not eat. In fact, I may be allergic to avocado. So, there you go. Oranges. Love oranges. Grapefruits, unfortunately, is a point. And it's not so much that I don't like grapefruits, that I can't have grapefruits, because it's has an interaction with one of my medications. Raisins, I love raisins. That's the irony of grapes, is they dry up in the raisins, and I freaking love raisins. Strawberries, love them. Love them. Apples are alright from time to time. Wheat bread, I could eat wheat bread. Yeah. And next up is celery. I like celery from time to time. Especially if it's a period of time that I need to be eating veggies, I'll eat some celery. Mushrooms get points, because I will not touch that stuff. Alright. If there's any fungus around, keep that shit away from me. Same goes for eggplant, which is next. And eggplant is not something I'll touch. Especially now that it's being used in emojis to represent male genitalia. Yeah. Beets, that's another one I will not eat. So another point. Watermelon, not particularly a fan, but I won't say no. Cottage cheese gets a point. That's disgusting. Pickles, I love pickles. So that does not get a point. But peas does get a point. Will not touch peas. Pineapple. I love pineapple. And yes, Gordon Ramsay, if you happen to be listening, I love pineapple on pizza. And I know what he's saying. You donuts, you don't put fucking pineapple on pizza. So, yeah. Bananas. I think bananas are disgusting. I cannot stand the smell. And so they are a point. Milk. I will do milk with cereal from time to time. So that is not a point. But olives are a point. Will not touch those. Yogurt. Yogurt's disgusting. So point. And lastly, beans gets a point. All right. The only thing that is even remotely bean related, not chocolate, not coffee, and not soy sauce, is the Mexican pizza at Taco Bell. And even then, it's questionable. So yeah, out of 63, I score a fittingly 22. So that's not even half of the foods listed here. So, 22 out of 63. So, not too bad. All right. I will actually include this in our graphic for everyone to try out. And, just have a good time with this. So, thank y'all for listening. We will talk soon. This podcast is Uncalled For. It is hosted, produced, and edited by myself, Mike Chanevsky. Our opening music is This Podcast is Uncalled For theme, which was created at suno.com, suno.com. Our outro music is Popsicle by Dirk Taylor, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0 International License. And you can find Dirk's work at freemusicarchive.org.
Please support the podcast and purchase our exclusive Uncalled For merchandise. T-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, stickers, and so much more. go to www.cafepress.com/uncalledforpod. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next time.